Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a couple of weeks since I filmed anything because I had a very busy weekend last week, so I didn't get to film anything. Luckily I had some stuff in my back locker. Obviously some of the videos that I uploaded in the last week, they were old ones I filmed last year, but it's just so I had something to go on the channel because I saw Taylor Acorn last weekend in London, which was freaking amazing. I had the best time. She is just the best. I got to meet her, did the meet and greet with her before she played. It's such a long time speaking to her. She is just one of the best, and I just love her so much. And yeah, she gave me all the time in the world, and it made me very happy. So yeah, I got to see her, which was really sick. And then I was busy with family stuff, so I couldn't actually film any stuff. But to be fair, there wasn't too much release stuff last week, so yeah, I just uploaded first, I could take it back Sunday one I did, the Hayley Williams and the Simple Plan reaction. Not done too well view-wise, but they are quite old, so I wasn't expecting much. But yeah, I'm able to film some stuff this weekend because it's the bank holiday weekend in the UK, so I've got an extra day off, which means I've got an extra day to catch up on my editing. So it's been quite a few releases come out in the last few days, so we'll have some new content because like I said, it's been a couple of weeks since I filmed anything. Got a mix of bands for reactions today, starting off with Northlane because they dropped a new song called Evian, like the water. Don't know if that was where they got the title from, but yeah, Northlane, been a fan of these guys for so long. I kind of call them metal EDM core because they kind of got EDM influences going on, but they still have the bit of the heavy side of it. So I'm looking forward to check this one out. I've not actually heard this one yet, but people said it's what you expect from Northlane, which would be really cool. I assume it's from a new album or something because I think they dropped their EP. There was that EP they brought out. It might have been last year, maybe 2024. Yeah, I assume this will be for potentially a new album. I don't know because I'm a bit out of touch with Northlane, but I saw this pop up on my new releases on Spotify, and I thought I'm gonna check this one out. So this will be Northlane with Evian, so I'll check out the song, give a full general reaction, and then we'll talk about it yet. So without further ado, let's watch some Northlane and see what they've been cooking. Alright then, let's see what we got. Northlane. Look forward to this actually, because you never know what we're going to get from these guys. Okay. There it is. He's got such a good voice, man. I feel like this is totally building up. It's gonna drop. You know when you listen to a Northlane song, you can tell when the beat's gonna drop or something, or it might kick in with the heavy stuff. But he's just got such a good voice, man. He's such an underrated vocalist. I feel like this is just gonna drop now. So I was like, right, I'll get a bit of commentary in before it drops. So yeah, let's see where this goes. Okay, no, thought it was gonna drop. There it is. Ooh. Okay. Dude, I was not expecting that. That completely threw me for a loop there. Because you got the EDM stuff playing, all the electronical stuff going on, the synth stuff, and then I was like, where is this going? And then it just drops with the instrumentation, you hear the guitar kick in, and then he starts screaming. I was like, okay. What I love about Northlane is you never know the direction they're going to go. Because it can go one or two ways. It can go the metal route, or it can go this sort of experimental route, but they do it so well. Okay, that was cool. I was not expecting that, but I'm not going to complain. I'm vibing with that. That's gone back to like the electronic side. This is sick. Dude, man, this is a freaking trip, this. It's like, it's going on all kinds of directions and levels. But it's cool because it's still got like the essence of what Northlane are. But they're one of the few bands that can actually pull this sort of style and sound off, because it's not easy to do. And to do it well. Because, you know, bands can try stuff like this and it just may not hit. But they seem to be the only band that I know that can do this, and it hits. Because it's got like a very experimental sound to it, but then it's still got like the metal flair to it as well. Like, there are parts of that song, it reminds me of like a Japanese band I like, Karugamesh, because they're a heavy Japanese band, but they do things like that as well. Bit of Durango in there. Like, I don't know if they've got any influence on like sort of like Japanese style music, but there are elements I'm picking up. I was like, oh, that's quite a Japanesey style thing, which is really cool, because it shows they're cool for like experimenting their musical palette as well. But yeah, maybe that's just me, because I listen to a lot of music, like some of the bands I listen to are all throughout the world, but yeah, it really reminded me of like some of the Japanese metal bands, which is cool, like with the way they've got the synth and the electronic stuff in there. But yeah, man, this is cool. It's a different style of metal, but it works for these guys. Oh, this is cool, this bit, I like this. It feels like two songs in one. Damn. Look at that drop. And then it goes back to this. I got many thoughts right now for this. I have no idea where this is gonna go. Okay. This is a cool way to round the song off. His voice is so good. Getting the heavy in there too, man. So sick. This is so good. Woo. Oh, we're not done. Okay. Well, shit. That was a ride. Okay. Okay, so that was Northlane with Evian. Dude, man, that song took you for a bit of a ride on that one, because it was kind of all over the place, but in the best possible way. Because it starts off with like the electronic and the synth side, like sort of like the EDM sound, and then you get like the screams and the heavy guitars and the drums kick in, and then it deviates again back into the electronic style, but throughout the song it still had the Northlane DNA as well. And like I said during the reaction, they're one of the only bands that can actually pull this off and it works. Because like other bands have tried to do this, like incorporating a lot of this electronic sound into it, it just doesn't stick, or it doesn't work as well. I don't know how Northlane do it, man, but they've sort of honed into a little pocket in the scene that's quite unique for them as well, and they do it so well. And that song's an example of that, because it felt like it was two songs in one, but they blended really well together, which it's not easy to do with those two different elements. I think what I love as well, this is a really great example of this, is like how the metal genre in general, that like it is trying to push boundaries, and it's not trying to be like a typical metal song or metal band, do you know what I mean? It's trying to push the boundaries and like see where they can go, how far they can push it as well. And it kind of pushes it beyond the point of what you expect from like a metal band, or like even like for Northlane, for example. They're kind of going part and saying, how far can we push this without it deviating too much, but also giving that creative freedom and expression as well. The thing is with this song, and obviously Northlane in general, they just adapt these different elements and components from other genres that on paper should not work, but they make it work somehow. I don't know how they've done it, but they've definitely like checked into a style that is unique and it works for them. And what I like as well, they take all these things and they're just running with it, and they're just like, right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what it's gonna come out like. It still keeps the heavier side of it, so we still got the metal influence in it as well. It's very unique. It's a very unique sound, and obviously this might not be for everyone, but you know, I love what Northlane do. I love they're a band that continuously push themselves creatively, musically. That was a really great example of that. And yeah, you don't know what you expect, because as I said to you, like it feels like there was two songs in one, and it worked really well. The transitions were really cool. Obviously with the heavier side, I was leaning into that more. I was like, this is really cool. But then, even though I'm not a fan of electronic music as a genre, when bands like this do it and they do it really well, it's cool because it gives you a different perspective on the song. That was really impressive, man. I'm gonna be honest, that was a really cool song. Not what I was expecting, but in a good way. It surprised me, so it was a really sick one. I don't know if this is for like a new album or EP. I don't know what their plans are at the moment. If I've missed announcements, just someone shout me in the comments and let me know. But I'll be keeping an eye on them with their new releases and stuff. But yeah, that was my reaction to Northlane Evian, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Stay tuned for more videos. Road to 1,000 subs is still on. I'm still trying to do it, so let's see where we go in the next few months. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next video.